Breaking down Dua Lipa's Levitating today. Let's start with a simple rhyming, and it's not gonna be all that simple because the rhyming scheme here is very complicated. Like, take a look here. Away, galaxy, ride, premonition, a rhythm, a life, then need, company, time, and then a little passage here, glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, like. So basically, these are 4 long lines, of which the ends rhyme, with some internal rhyming in between, like ride, life, like, time, and maybe these two, sky and eyes, and we'll see if this pattern persists. Oh, and by the way, I'm Vadusha, and I'm the greatest expert in song lyrics in the entire world, and maybe even on YouTube. Jokes aside, I'm Vadusha, and this is my channel where I try and make the world better by making it have more good songs, preferably mine and yours. Alright, these could rhyme a tiny bit better, like away, galaxy. I know, you have to adjust your pronunciation to make these rhyme. Premonition, into a rhythm. This does kind of rhyme, but you need to make it flow and change your articulation to make these work. Want you, baby, I'm levitating. Kind of a weak rhyme, but very, very inventive. Renegading, yeah. Despite this not rhyming, this is a very, very good tool to use in your songs. You establish a pattern, 3 lines, they rhyme. I want you, baby, I'm levitating, we're renegading, and then breaking the pattern and filling it with a non-rhyming thing that refreshes the listener's attention and makes people listen to it more carefully. Then goes the chorus, moonlight, starlight, all night. And then there's a tagline there, come and dance with me, I'm levitating, which is again the same tool as here, establishing 3 lines and then breaking it. However, these 3 rhymes could be a tiny bit better, because rhyming moonlight and starlight is to me some lazy writing. She could take a bit more time to rewrite these to make those rhymes a tiny bit cleverer, but who cares? And you see, I had to align these to make them even more square, and if we were doing it the way it does sound, it's more like this: moonlight, you're my starlight, all night. This starlight and moonlight is separated by another rhyme, so that's not as bad as it would have been if they were side to side. Could be even better if it was you instead of your, like you are starlight, or do my starlight, or something here. So moonlight, you might, or whatever, to make this rhyme with this, and make the endings rhyme as well. This could make the chorus so much better, but it's already pretty nice. Next verse, you're for me, energy, stars, wherever, now or never, too far. It looks like it's the very same pattern. Stars, far, are, Mars, and then something in between. Let's see how strong these rhymes are. You're for me, energy, that's alright for an internal rhyme. Ever and never are again an example of lazy rhyming, I think. Forever, together, if I asked 100 people to come up with the silliest rhyme they can, I think forever and together would be somewhere in the top 10. And then the whole thing repeats with this little passage before the end. You can fly away with me tonight, baby, let me take you for a ride, which is the opposite of what has been happening before that. That's very straightforward. You can fly away with me tonight, baby, let me take you for a ride. Very even in terms of syllables, an AA kind of rhyming thing. Nowhere else it does happen this way. Everything else is more inventive, weird rhythms like AAB, CCB, DDB or something. And that's a simple A, even repeating the first line twice. If we took it out and it was a separate unit, this would have been really bad. But in the context of the song, given all the previous unstandard combinations of things, this one plays really well. And then this little rap thing, my love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And then I'm feeling so electric, dance my arse off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Either blast off, arse off, can't stop. And she's more on the British side of things, so it's can't stop. This could be improved, having this rocket, electric, and wanted have more phonetic similarities in them. I guess electric matches the context the worst, so wanted and rocket kind of there, but electric could be replaced easily. So think of something that rhymes with these or kind of sounds the same, but is within the realm of space and universe and space travel and things like that. And that's the end of the song basically. So that's it with the rhyming. There's no more phonetic things to it. If we scan through the whole thing, we won't find any other phonetic devices except for using the yeahs, which is always very good in pop music. Other than that, no alliterations, no internal rhyming other than these. I guess the most inventive lines in terms of rhyming are these, because it's what you blast off, dance my arse off, to I can't stop, So these are more technical, much closer to the pentarhyme. Let's take a look at the metaphorical side of things, at the epithets and the metaphors she uses. If you want to run away, I know a galaxy. The first time we see it, this sounds like an overstatement. Like she exaggerates where it is possible to run away. Basically, the metaphor is running as far from everybody else as possible to enjoy their time together. I had a premonition that we fell into the rhythm. There's a little dance kind of thing here, where the music don't stop for life. This one is sorta out of the metaphor. Then glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes is a nice parallel, and glitter in the sky is basically the stars, I guess, and glitter in my eye is glitter, and everything is shining. Nice. It ties the two together. And this one kind of bounces off of these, not adding anything to it. Nothing very good here. I like the sugar boo. It's not a metaphor or anything, but it's a word you remember instantly. It stands out. It makes the song unique in terms of the choice of words. This levitating, the idea of levitating again, she's not using the usual weightless flying like a bird or something. She's using levitating as in any other space-related context. Then the Milky Way, which is a galaxy, so it rhymes back to this galaxy thing. Then moonlight, starlight again in the same direction. Nice names to call your partner. So I guess dancing is the common thing. It mixes space things with dancing. All right, I forgive the first one. Then again, energy. Not sure if energy fits this as well as, say, moonlight. Written in the stars is a very cool way to say forever, but mixing in the space theme again. Then this one's very plain, not too good, lazy writing. I think this mocks the first run of these, so these are as bad as these. Not sure if that's a meta irony or anything, but it does sound like lazy writing again. All right, then flying away, taking for a ride, nothing fancy here, no really expression, nothing too figurative. Now this one, my love is like a rocket, watch it blast off, nice feeling, so electric, dance my arse off, returning it to the dance theme, but I guess electric, it's a nice metaphor in itself, but in the context should be something space related, I guess, like gravity, or I don't know, something that bounces and has high energy in space, like a star or like a pulsar. And then this one adds nothing. I don't think this one's helpful at all. And then repeat. So overall, it's good to have an expanded metaphor all through the song, where she uses the space-related things and then dance-related things and combines the two to make the metaphor shine. Let's take a look at some bigger, larger structures. And the first one I come across in terms of storytelling is this glitter thing. That's the nicest one yet. So she takes the glitter thing, it's first in the sky, in my eyes, and it's shining just the way I like. And then, if we split the window, just for you to see it, there's the other one. So the first one is glitter in the sky, and we are expecting the same run. We're expecting a literal word-by-word repetition here, because it's pop music, basically. That's the way it works. But she tweaks it a little bit. Instead of my eyes, it becomes your eyes, which means she either is reflecting in their eyes, or her glitter, whatever she was wearing, got printed on somebody else's face, which happens you know when. And then shining just the way we are. So that's a very, very subtle change that happens from her being on her own, liking somebody else, and then them joining together in whatever love effort they have. So this togetherness is very, very ever so slightly mirrored in these lines. Very nicely done. Some tiny details that make the thing breathe. Other than that, there's the proposal to run away, presenting the opportunity, and up to here, it's the very same thing. Nothing really changes. It's just the meeting and being happy about it. It is right here where the change happens, and then there's a little passage with forever together and whatever, where we actually know what happened. And this one doesn't add anything in terms of storytelling. Neither does this one. It's the very same idea expressed in different things. Basically, just one simple thing here makes the storytelling work. Other than that, a lot of water that could be removed, making the song a bit more lean, or giving some opportunity to some better lyrics to be squeezed in. Right, so 3 things I like in Dua Lipa's Levitating. First one is very, very obvious, is the metaphor that goes across the whole song. It's the metaphor of love, space, and dancing, all jammed together, and she picks the words accordingly using the images that fit the three things. That's one thing we can learn from Dua Lipa. Second thing is the structure she uses in terms of syllables and rhymes. This is a very complicated, like A, B, C, C, B, then something very different, and then D, D, B. You don't often see these kind of structures, and that's why the song feels so fresh, so unordinary. And last thing I think we can learn from is the use of broken expectation, of defied expectation. Like here, where a pattern is established and then broken with something that doesn't rhyme or has a different meter or something. She uses it twice. One is here in the pre-chorus with these yeah, yeah, yeahs, and another one is in the chorus actually. The very tagline, the last lines of the chorus use the same device, establishing a rhyming pattern and then breaking it with the tagline. Right, so three things I would improve in Dua Lipa's Levitating. And the first and probably the most prominent for me is the amount of actual rhymes she has. There's a lot of potential for even better rhyming. I would edit this a lot to make it even better. Like these rhymes, away in galaxy, what? The need company, huh? Especially these very boring rhymes. That's a very good improvement opportunity all across the song. The second thing I would improve is going even further with her space and universe and cosmic overall theme. Like this electric, what? All the energy. Well, energy is somewhere borderline. But I would exclude all the things that are not related and occupy some space in the song, take them out and replace with something that fits the context. And the last one is the storytelling. There's not too much value-adding material in the song. We have an intro here, so we understand what's happening. It goes into a pre-chorus and then into the chorus, and after that it doesn't change much. So these two are absolutely not needed. Replace them with something else that adds more storytelling value. This one is alright because it's the only thing that moves the storytelling further. And then this one again adds no value. So replace it with something else. As well as these 1 and 2. Other than having them musically in the song, there's no lyrical subtext to these. They add no new information. This one may play around with the space metaphor a bit more, but this one is absolutely nothing in terms of storytelling. So that's something I would improve for sure. Right, thank you for watching the video till the very end and not skipping any bit of it. It lets YouTube know the video is interesting and it starts promoting the video across users, and most importantly, makes me happy. I hope you'll learn something from Dua Lipa because you're awesome. Yes, you are.